What's good, y'all? It's your boy CrayG, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video. As you guys can see, man, I'm in my Christmas spirit. I spent $2.99 on this Santa hat, so y'all gonna be seeing this shit a lot. I'm gonna be wearing this Santa hat all the way up to December 31st. I'm gonna get my fucking money's worth. But anyways, guys, man, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about a couple things that can make Need for Speed Heat better. And you know, granted, they're small things because the game is pretty good in itself already. I know a lot of us were waiting for that huge content update. We're waiting for, you know, just some new stuff, some fresh stuff to come into the game, right? They just had an update where they fixed like a bunch of little bugs, had some UI changes. They brought the Hero Edition Polestar into the game, and you know, a bunch of other things, just little, you know, bug fixes and performance issues that they wanted to fix and get out the way. Now, you know, it wasn't the best update. It's cool that they're, you know, making those little changes because these are the little changes that will make a difference in the long run when all the other content gets added into the game. So great job, Ghost. Now, I want to get into a couple of the things that I think will make the game a little bit better, starting off with some kind of stat or system that shows the weight on each vehicle and the weight of the vehicles, because the weight of your vehicles has a lot to do with the speed. Now, let's say for instance, because the Porsche RSR, right, it's the fastest car in the game, you can put that same engine into a different car, but is it going to be the same speed? Is it going to go as fast? No, because the RSR is going to weigh, I guess, 1,000 pounds less than that car. Stuff like that. Add some kind of system to where we can see the weight of the car as pertaining to the speed. So two different cars have the same engine, the same exact insides, same exact guts and stuff that make up the engine and everything, but one car goes a lot faster than the other one because this one is 4,000 pounds as to say 2,800 pounds. You know what I mean? So I think some kind of weight stat or something being brought into the game would make it a lot better, and it'll make building our cars, it'll make it make more sense when you have a car that has the same engine as this car, but this car is like 10 times faster than your car. You're trying to figure out why. We have the same engine, we have the same parts and everything. I should be going the same speed as this car, or we have the same stats, our numbers look the same, like I should be going as fast, you know? It's just, like I said, just one little small thing that can be added into the game. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about that could be added into the game, or that should be added into the game to just make the user experience a little bit better, is some kind of manual button mapping system. So as you can see, I drive on manual, right? But if I go over to my controls, you can see that the gear up and gear down is the right bumper and left bumper. I feel like they should give us the ability to map this to the buttons again, you know, like B button or Y button or any buttons that we want, because using these bumpers is just buggy, and it like ties into a lot of different stuff and a lot of different actions you have to perform within the game. Like as you can see, enter garage is the right bumper, so if I'm pulling out the garage and I'm trying to shift up, I go straight back into the garage. It's kind of like you have to wait until you get all the way out of the garage where that message disappears off your screen to shift up, because if you pull out the garage and you try to shift up immediately, you're gonna go right back into the garage. I've had an instance where I fast traveled all the way down here to go do a challenge down here, and as soon as I pulled out of the garage, I shifted up and the game sent me all the way back to Palm City Raceway to this garage. So it's just a thing, man, and this ties into the next thing that I feel like will make the user experience a little bit better. I know that Palm City Raceway, I know this is the main garage, but I feel like if we go into like a safe house over here or a safe house over here, and we want to leave the safe house again, I feel like we should come back out where we went in. No homo. So like if I fast traveled down here, or if I was driving down here and I ended up coming into this garage for a second and then I leave the garage, I don't want to end up all the way back in Palm City Raceway just to have to fast travel all the way back down here. I mean, I understand these aren't garages, they're safe houses, you know, so I understand that, but still it's kind of like, and even with this hideout up here, this hideout, I miss the look of this garage. I'd rather see this garage over the Palm City garage 24/7, because if you guys completed the story, you've been to this hideout, you know how this garage looks, and the color, the scheme, it actually looked dope. So one time I went to this garage because I'm like, you know, I want to come in this garage and you know, chilling here for a little bit with all my cars, but it just sent me to Palm City Raceway's garage. So I think that's another little thing that they can add in the game that will make the experience a little bit better for people. Another thing, like, you know, another small thing, well actually this will probably be a big thing. Another thing I think would be good to add into the game is the ability for us to make our own custom lobbies. So custom lobbies as well as custom races. So if we make our custom lobby, right, our custom like private lobby, and we want to ban certain vehicles, like we want to say no RSRs or no nitrous or something like that, we should be able to do that. You know what I mean? We should be able to make our own custom lobbies where we can ban certain things or cut off certain areas of the map, just to make the experience a lot funner for everyone, you know, playing and everyone involved. And that also ties into the next thing that I would like to see them implement into the game, and that's the ability for us to create our own races, our own custom races. So let's say if I wanted to do just a little circuit race around this area of the map, if I wanted to do a little circuit race around this area, or if I wanted to do like a crazy sprint race that took me all the way down each of these blocks, you know, just a wild sprint race that, you know, just a random stuff, we could be able to do that. Or even if I wanted to make my own drag race starting from here all the way down to here, I could just start here and put different checkpoints all the way down this street and the finish line at the end. Just simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because there aren't these things in the game yet, and to be honest, content is kind of getting a little bit dry. It is drying up a little bit, so I think that some content needs to be added into the game, or people are gonna start leaving. Me personally, I still have a lot of fun with the game. It's only been like a month, and I still find things to do on a daily basis, so I can't see myself leaving the game at all anytime soon. But they do need to, I think more content needs to be dropped before the new year, just so we can have something to do going into the new year, or maybe right as the new year drops, boom, new content. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope from Ghost, if you guys can go ahead and take care of that. Wow, I came out of my I just came out of my stop honking your damn horn. I just came out of this shit, and all these dudes are sitting right here. They probably know me. Hey, what's up gentlemen? What's up guys? What's going on? What's good? I see you with the 180 player. I see it. Earl's Evo, I see it. Slow ass pole star, I see you, boy. Deuces. But that is pretty much it, guys. I know this was a short video, you know what I mean? I just think that those are a couple of things that can be added into the game, and it'll make it a lot better. You know, like I said, they're small changes. They will make a huge difference, you know what I mean? And also one more thing, going back to the manual button mapping. The manual buttons are the bumpers, right? See, I had to map them to these bottom paddles right here, so I can get a better experience, because I hate shifting with the bumpers. But the thing is, also what happens is, I've had a couple people tell me, this hasn't happened to me yet, but when you're in the nighttime and you have police on you, some people trying to shift up or shift down have accidentally bribed the police. Another thing that's actually happened to me is during the daytime, I'll be driving around randomly, you know, just shifting up, shifting down, and I won't be paying attention to the top right of my screen. You know, people request races and you have to press RB to join the race or whatever. I'll be doing my thing, riding around, and I'll automatically just get sucked into a race. And it's like, wait, what the heck? Why am I getting, you know, pushed into this race? I didn't accept this, but I gotta realize that I'm on manual and I press the RB button. You know what I mean? So I feel like they should add some kind of button mapping so we could change that around. I don't know if they thought about that. I don't know if they thought that using manual would interfere with a lot of the features in the game as far as entering and exiting the garage. Well, not exiting, but entering the garage and, you know, bribing police and accepting races and stuff of that nature. It's just a little buggy, and I think they should change that. I was hoping they would bring a change to that in this last update, but I guess not, you know, so we'll see what they do. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure you drop a like and hit that sub button. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.
I wanna cripple the lake, I wanna big in me face. I wanna be at the top, I want my wrist full of rocks. I wanna drink us a rock, posted in Paris somewhere on the